Guess who forgot his jacket? Guess who forgot his jacket? Oh, no. Oof. Okay, guys, here we go at the coffee station today. Oh, that's for later on. There you go. Let's see what we're on today. Well, it's got to be this, hasn't it? We'll do some winter blend. And it's got to be a green cup, hasn't it? And yes, I put caramel syrup. I put caramel syrup in my coffee. I shall see you back in the den. Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Saturday Chef and the second instalment of Nomad November. To get that right then. Just a bit of housekeeping before we go any further. Had lots of private messages, people asking about Samantha. She went into hospital, she'd had an operation. They had to do it the day after they'd planned it, but they got it done. She came home and she's now resting at home. So thank you to everybody that sent those messages. You've seen today, we've got a good shave lined up for you today. I'll go through it in a minute, but what's your shaverage? That's your beverage you have with your shave. Your shaverage, there you go. You saw what I'm on. Beautiful coffee. Had to be a green cup. What do you have with the coffee? If you're gonna have a coffee, come on. What you gonna look at that sugar donut. Right now, what? I've got restraint in abundance, so we'll just put that there. I won't eat the rest. That'll get left for after. Maybe my wife, or maybe even disposed of. Anyway, look at that one. I got this. Said to my wife, look, I've got your t-shirt, look. Ooh. No need for that, love. Anyway, come on, let's have a rundown. The soap, here it is. Check it out. Havana and Nomad theory shaving soaps. We're travelling our way through these soaps over the course of the month like a nomad. Okay, this is good stuff. Here it is. Go on the website, guys. And lots of people have said to me, John, I've gone on and bought the soaps after watching your video, so thank you very much. Not for me, but for the artisan. When we get artisans like this, show them our support. Let's keep this company going. Havana shaving soap. I just want to read you the sample for £6. You can get 6 of these for £27. Free postage, I think it is, above £50, and 10% off. So if you got 6 samples and a bottle of your favourite aftershave, I would highly recommend this one, right? If you do that, after the 10% off, it would come in at around about the £50 mark, and they'll ship it to you for free. I know people who've gone out on a night out and just their round's been almost £50. It's no money at all for a serious quality soap. Okay, and I'm not affiliated, I get nothing for them. I bought these myself. It's just good stuff, guys, and it's a UK artisan, so we'll always champion them. Imagine an initial burst of zesty lime, refreshing spritz of mojito. Step into the bustling streets of old Havana. There you go. This invigorating top note quickly gives into a warm aroma of tobacco leaf. Talk a little bit about that in a minute, evoking the iconic scent of hand-rolled cigars. The base notes emerge of sweet, creamy richness of aged rum, mingling with cedar, atlas, and vetiver. Oh my word, guys, but what does it smell like? Well, it smells like a coconut mojito to me. But do you know what? I don't think it's coconut in it, but overall, if you had we get a chocolate bar in this country called Bounty, and it's just basically coconut wrapped in chocolate. Now, if it was wrapped in lime flavoured chocolate, that's kind of where you're at. This is what I get with this. I do get that lovely zesty lime, And I do, the longer my nose is in there, you get the tobacco. Oh, but it's just a lovely, sweet, creamy. Oh, it's wonderful. It really is very nice, and there's not a lot in there. I purposely didn't put a lot in because I wanted to see how it would perform. The brush, we're gonna Francois Bosset 26mm. Oh, Mr. Bond. That's a synthetic. Really love this synthetic knot. Although it looks like a synthetic and it is a synthetic, it actually behaves like a badger. We're gonna put, oh, there's no water, look. There's nothing in the cup for the official John Shaves Super Soaker. I've been waffling that much, so we'll put that in there to get a drink. Scouse Ian, how are you doing, Ian? Hope you're enjoying the family and that wonderful granddaughter of yours. There you go, Scouse Ian sent me this. Look, Martin de Condre, Limette. Still sounds like an Australian woman to me, that. How's it going, Limette? There you go. But beautiful, goes very well. It's going to complement this very well. Let's stand that up. The balm, Floyd Vetiver, good stuff. And the razor, this was gifted to me. Mark Davis down there in Florida, one of my all-time favourite razors. Check this out. That's a Carbon CX316 stainless steel. Say it every time. Look at that base plate, guys. And I think Chuck from Chuck's Shaving Channel sent these. I think it was him that sent. Now, if you're aware of Chuck's Shaving Channel, you know. If you're not, Chuck was just almost at 1,000 subscribers, and YouTube, for some unknown reason, wiped his channel completely, and he had to start again. I think he's up to the 300-400 mark or thereabouts. I like his videos, and he's one of the good guys. Go and give him a sub. And if you're one of the former Chuckles that used to subscribe, go and resubscribe. There you go. But that's what we're having. The Laddas. Let's have a look. The writing on the back of there is Greek. Is it Greek? Oh, that looks like Russian kind of Cyrillic on the front. I don't know. There's not a lot of differences between Greek and Russian. There you go. Ladder. I've never used these blades before. No idea what to expect. Very thick, good quality paper. And they're double wrapped. Laddas Super Stainless. That says Laddas Super Stainless because I can read Russian and Greek. I'm also fluent in gibberish and bull. There you go. So let's get that stuck on there. Look what we're on. Look, we're on about 7 minutes. Not even started shaving yet. Look at that. Seriously, well-engineered piece of kit. We'll get that in there. Another sup of the shaverage. Okay, feeling better. Things are levelling out. Let's crack on. We'll wet the finish. And then, okay, are you ready? You'll see it as I see it. Look, in real time. And look at that, look. Second, oh. Do you know what I will say so far about these Nomad soaps? They are room fillers. The second I started swirling that, I got hit with a beautiful lime coconut. Mate, what was that drink you used to get? Was coconut Malibu. Right, so you've got zesty lime and Malibu coconut. Look at my teeth. They're white in real life, I promise. But anyway, yeah. So, I mean, look at this. I put it in this because it's got a bit of a river to it, hasn't it? You know, a bit of a Mardi Gras. And I've got the door crack because I'm hoping it comes today. They've said today. They sent me 2 emails. One said today and the other one said by Monday. But I've ordered a new humidor, guys, for my cigars. So there you go. I ordered it because it was from a guy up the road, literally about 8 miles up the road. He's got a business selling humidors. On that via Amazon, and I checked it all out and I thought, oh, I'll get that bad boy. So I bought it. It was a Christmas gift from Angela to me. And we bought this humidor. And I got an official tracking notification from it. We'd just like to let you know that the shipper has received an instruction to collect your parcel from New Jersey today. New Jersey. I could have gone to his house on the bus and been back by breakfast. Or anyway, come on. Wow, look. The scent strength I would put this was 7, maybe 7.5. It really is. And it's so slick, guys. Look at this, the camera doesn't lie. That's why I don't edit. I do edit when I sit down, I'll edit my videos later. But everything that you see in the shave happens. That doesn't get edited or clipped or copied, none. It doesn't get touched. You see it in real time as it happens. Look, you see now, I could keep going and going, and this is very thick. As a matter of fact, should we dip these tips in the water there? And we'll see. Yeah, look at this, guys. Wow, look. I didn't use a lot. I purposely didn't use a lot because I wanted to see how it would perform. But look at this. Ow. Now they say the camera doesn't lie. Check that out, guys. Check it out. Absolutely. I'm a huge fan of this company. I am. I'm a huge fan of this company. And MMGP too. Mr. Murray's grooming products. So glad that we're getting these UK soap makers coming through. And not only are the UK soap makers coming through, they are holding their own against the well-established big boys. Holding their own, and in some cases, more. Absolutely wonderful. So please, let me know what you think of today's shave. Let me know what you think of the products used in today's shave. Let me know what your shave is. And I highly recommend, if you can get hold of these soaps, you give them a try. That sample selection, I'm going on about it. That sample selection is phenomenal. I'm a huge advocate of samples. Sterling soaps, their samples are phenomenal too. I'm a massive fan because you want to try as many soaps as is humanly possible. And if you buy full size tubs, 2 or 3, then you've got 15 years worth of soaps, haven't you? You know what I mean? So these samples, they allow you to try and swap with other people, you know? Or send them on. Or avoid doing what I've done in the past. I liked the sound of a soap, and I bought it, I used it in a video, and it happened to me twice. Once, it nearly burnt my face clean off. I had some kind of allergic reaction. And then another time, it stunk like cat urine. It was almost making me retch during the shave. But I'd bought 2 full tubs of this stuff, you know, so. I mean, but as a cursor, they were mass produced. They weren't artisans like this guy and Mr. Murray. So you'll never get that here. But the point I'm making is it will avoid you buying something you're not particularly fond of here. You've got 6 choices. And if you find the one that's for you, you can say, yeah, I'm going to get a full tub of that and the accompanying aftershave too. Well, so We did okay there, didn't we? So, has any of you asked yourself the question why I've got a Jaws t-shirt on? It's actually a pyjama top, and I'll tell you something, guys. And you might honestly sit there and exclaim, really? But honestly, 100% hand on heart, I bought this pyjama set last Christmas. Couldn't get this t-shirt on. It wouldn't fit me. It was ridiculous. Put it in the drawer. As I was coming in here today, I went to get my shaved t-shirts, because I didn't have shaved t-shirts, usually with wide open necks and a V-neck and so on. And I grabbed this and I thought, go on. And I tried it and it went on, and I was so impressed. I thought, come on, you're wearing that in the shave. So there you go. I did actually tell my wife. It was for her though. It's like women in general. I was going to say it's your wife like mine, but of course she is. I've said all along, I'm sure that when women are born, you know, like some breeds of dog, they take them on one side and snip the tail off. I think women undergo a similar procedure at birth. They have the doctors give them a quick sense of humour bypass operation and dock that little sense of humour tail. Oh my word, just a little bit of casual sexism there. It's not sexy, it's true, isn't it, guys? Come on. Women, oh, they don't know how to laugh. I'm going against the grain here, aren't I? John, what are you doing? I've just got so much on my mind this morning. Nothing bad, just lots, you know. And that may be okay for Mr. and Mrs. Ordinary. But, as my wife and daughter repeatedly tell me, when you've only got 2 brain cells like me, all these thoughts really do tie you in knots. Look at this, look. Right now, do you know, I don't think there's any mental in this. But I am getting, with each pass, a lovely, lovely cooling sensation. I don't like menthol, but this is, to me, is how, if menthol salts were like this is how like normal people must feel about menthol or something, I don't know. You might not even feel it, but it's just like a lovely cool sensation to this lather. And it smells absolutely fantastic. So have I asked you to let me know what your shave of the day is? If not, please do. Especially if you've used or you're going to try Nomad. Let me know in the comments. It's really good stuff. Because I know the gentleman from Nomad, he commented on the last video, and I pinned it, to let you see that, like Mr. Murray from Mr. Murray's Grooming Products, not only is he out there in the community, he's watching the videos, he's commenting, he's putting something back, you know, which I think is absolutely wonderful, because I'm busy just making these videos, so could you imagine running a company making salts and so on? But to take time out to watch videos and other people's videos and comment and be social media, I think it says something. And it's testament to his faith in his product that he puts himself out there. There you go. I am rushing a bit, because my grandson, Josiah Samuel David, is coming over today, and it's going to be me and him. We're going to have some dad and grad and lad time. So I have made so much coffee, calling him. Grandad, can I have some of that coffee? He's like a little old man. Can I have some? I said, yeah, you can. And I would really like one of your special fried egg sandwiches. I do them a dry fried egg, but I use my bread and put best butter on it. He loves it. There you go. Enough of this. And look at that that's left. But no, just not even that. Look, come on. Let's get that. Let's look at this. Look. Look. And you saw, guys, look. There wasn't a lot there, was there? So it's £6 for a sample pot, and I would wager, I would wager 15, 20 shaves out of it, easily out of a sample pot. If you took your time, which I don't, and did a little bit more, I think you would get a lot more, you know. I've not counted, but yeah, exceptional value, guys, and very, very, very slick. I've just got the usual suspects here. I don't want to overshave it. There you go. And that's it. I don't wash it off now. Oh, do you know, guys? There you go. Here we go. Big fluffy towel. Oh, and there we are. And don't worry, the Lancashire lean's coming up. People messaged me that as well for a minute. I thought you weren't going to do the Lancashire lean. Do you know what the difference? Do you know what the difference is between just leaning in to show you the results and a Lancashire lean? Nothing. I'm just in Lancashire. There you go. Oh, look at that. That is BBS. That is smooth as a baby's bum. Don't say it. Here we go. Martin de Condre. Thank you very much. Scousing. He sent me a Cohiba. I'm having a cigar after. There you go. Look at that. Look. There's alcohol. Oh my word. There's alcohol in that, but do you know there isn't a single sting. That soap really did do its job, and we used a world-class razor. So there you go. We'll put some of this. We'll get some of that moisture back in the skin. Somebody said to me, does all this routine with the moisture and the skin work? Well, you be the judge of that. How do I look for 96? There you go. Okay, look after yourselves, guys. Look after each other. Words of wisdom this week. I've done a lot of thinking. And you know, the same applies. Now, these two, without exception. Without exception, those two words. Everything hinges, without exception. Treat everyone you meet in life with dignity. They all deserve it, guys. Treat everyone with dignity. And then we're doing okay. You have changed the world one shave at a time. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and I will see you on Wednesday. I don't know which Nomad we're using, but it's going to be a Nomad, so it's going to be a good one, isn't it? Bye.